Thursday. We can catch up next Thursday at 1 p.m. This coming Thursday is the 22nd. So, beyond that, I don't know anything. I only know what I've said. I'm not psychic or anything. Dragon, 59. Weird equals 59. It's not the word that Samuel uses to describe Daniel. He says Daniel is strange. Strange. Daniel is strange. Daniel, the name of the guy who killed Jake. Daniel had a framed portrait of Adolf Hitler and Heinrich Himmler in his house. He had a Bible and he had a prayer book. He had underlined certain passages that resonated with him. It sounded like he wanted to be forgiven. He wasn't punished the way this guy was punished. This guy was a drug addict. He got into drugs. He was a DJ. A guy with a lot of love. He could have had a fun, epic, memorable life. Now it's more like a memorial of a life that could have been. So Gabriel has turned his head and he's saying, wait a minute, why is this the case? Why is this happening? Why is he being punished to such an extreme degree that it's destroying his life? Why? 314. It's the value of 5 names. Lorenzo, Kajiki, Ivo, Kiko, Octave. 5 storms that are going to be quite resilient, I think. Masochistic even. Masochistic equals 119. The Angel, 72. Eruption is 118. The is 33. The eruption. Not just any eruption, but the eruption. The Dark Tower, 148. The Dark Tower, it's the red eruption. The red rain. Let the red rain splash you. Let the rain fall on your skin. I come to you, defenses down, with the trust of a child. Yiming Yuan, 138. Andrew Jackson, 138. Philip Andrew Cowley, 212. And 12 is the age of the twins. We may be in heaven, Samuel, but there's a devil on our cloud. What is the shadow of God? Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know. What do you think the shadow of God is? What do you think it looks like? What do you think it feels like? The shadow of God. The good force. The authority that keeps us safe. What is the shadow of God? Why was Nazi Germany a flawed democracy? Why? Why was it a flawed democracy? Is it because not enough people voted for Hitler? Hardly. So yeah. Torture. There was a point in history where people collectively said torture is bad and we're not going to have it. Sadist, 72. Hitler equals 72. Jake's killer had a framed portrait of Hitler in his house. Daniel Heinrich. Heinrich Himmler. It was a framed portrait of Hitler and Heinrich Himmler. Adolf Hitler and Heinrich Himmler together. Architect of the Nazi Holocaust. It's from the Nazi Holocaust that countries got together and said, you know what, we need conventions protecting human rights. That's what we need. We need laws that safeguard human rights. And for a while, people took that seriously. We may be in heaven, Sammy, but there's a devil on our cloud. What is the shadow of God? What is the red rain? Let the red rain splash you. Let the rain fall on your skin. I come to you, defenses down, with the trust of a child. Red Rain by Peter Gabriel. It's also the name of a novel by R.L. Stein. Kilmore East Fire became one of the worst firestorms in human history. Nathan Breeze, Crystal Breeze, Tegan, they all died here at Kinglake West. It was Saturday. I found a song by Metric the other day called Dark Saturday, just by chance. I wasn't even looking for a metric. What is the metric? How do you measure? How do you measure how good or evil people are? By what metric do you do that? Samuel 71. Samuel. Eruption, The Eruption. Nathan Breeze 119. Black Saturday 138. Yiming Yuan 138. Hiago Salza 138. Dreadful equals 71. Dreadful. Gabrielle is 71. It has the same value as Samuel. Her name has the same value as Samuel, 71. 16. I think I've been going for a while. It's 7:16, and our boy, Martin, he's turning 16 on the 6th. So I think this will be a video that gets split in half somewhere. I don't know where, but we're now at the end. So I'm going to finish now because he's turning 17. I've been going for an hour. So my video would have split about 8 minutes ago, at a guess. So he's turning 17 on the 6th. And Steamboat Geyser is going to erupt on September 6th at 1:37 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. The time in Wyoming, where Steamboat Geyser is going to be 9:37 AM on Thursday, 5th of September. In Florida, it'll be 2 hours later. Because if we go to Jackson, Andrew Jackson founded this town. It was named after him anyway. Jackson, Wyoming. See, 5:17 becomes 3:17, 2 hours difference. So 9:37 will be the time in Wyoming, AM. 9:37, 10:37, and 11:37. The time in Wyoming, the time in Minnesota, and the time in Jacksonville, Florida. This is a real prophecy. This is a real reflection of something that happened in 2019. Something that happened to a DJ of all people. A DJ, someone who liked to move people in a good way. And they tied him to a trestle and they caned him. How many times? I don't know. For the sake of Jacksonville, because Jacksonville is going to be a victim just like this guy. Sexy Jacksonville, sexy Yiming Yuan. I hope they took some mercy on him, because Gabrielle is going to reflect. the caners of this man, who is still in their lair in Singapore.